Did it start? Are the numbers starting?
I can't see any numbers.
Okay.
I think it did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the numbers started. Oh, the numbers started. I'm going to talk to you about how to start and advance skin products because it's something that we are asked about repetitively on the website and in social media. And although I tried very hard when I made these products to make it easy, I'm not sure I succeeded. Sometimes I over explain things and then it becomes confusing. So for that, I apologize. So I'm doing a video. So with skin products, okay, depending on your skin types, do you have dry skin? Do you have acne? Do you have irritated, inflamed, rosacea, eczematous, psoriatic, whatever skin? What you always start with is serum. So cleanser, okay? I'm gonna go back to serum, but first of all, your pores in your skin are how your skin breathes and detoxifies to a certain extent, but also you gotta keep those pores clean. So number one is cleanser, okay? And so cleanser has ingredients in there that basically go in and clean the makeup, the pollution, the sweat, the oil that your skin produces out, so that then it gives a more clear highway for skin products to get in. Now, my skin products will get in, they absorb through the skin as much as you can make anything absorb through the skin because they're chirally, chemically correct. The skin recognizes what it is and it invites it in, and it has friends inside, and it turns on a good function instead of a bad function. So what the pores do is they allow more products to get in more quickly, basically. So cleanser, everybody needs to start with, okay? Because it cleans the skin, it clears the highway. Then you've got to anti-inflame, you've got to calm, you've got to feed the starving workers, your cells, and that's what serum does. Serum is like the multivitamin, multi-mineral. It's got everything in it that calms the skin, that feeds it, that makes it feel good, but feel good, not just feel good, but it makes it good, basically. It takes the exhausted, hungry cells and feeds them and sustains them and anti-inflames them. And so everybody needs to use serum. Now, serum can be used for any skin type, normal, dry, oily, because it doesn't have any oil in it, but it's moisturizing in a different way because it's feeding it. So it makes the skin function, work helpfully, youthfully. So serum. And then if you've got oily skin, maybe serum's enough, okay? But even people with oily skin can have a dry epidermis, in other words, the surface of the skin. And so they may need to use just serum and wrinkle filler, okay, in the morning. We're talking about in the morning here. Serum's always used in the morning. Wrinkle filler in the morning, okay? And wrinkle filler is a very dense hyaluronic, the densest, the strongest on the market. Hyaluronic, everybody's talking about hyaluronic, okay? Hyaluronic will penetrate to a certain extent, but basically what it does on the surface is it plumps it up. It moisturizes it with no oil. It's like watering the flowers. And so you can mix serum and wrinkle filler together in your skin. With serum, you take 3 to 4 drops. You put it in your palm, and then you take a tip of a fingertip size amount of hyaluronic, because it's so strong that more is not better. If you use too much, your skin gets a little bit sticky because you water the flowers too much. It's like over watering them, and the water's just sitting there. And so with Wrinkle Filler, you put a little touch, you mix it in your palm with the serum, and you put that all over your face, your eyelids, your neck, your chest. Put it around here where everybody gets wrinkles, on your neck, and women on your chest, and then whatever's left over, put on your hands, because you want everything to look the same age. So you want everything to be fed, nurtured, rested, and plumped, okay? Now, if you have drier skin, thinner, drier skin, okay? And as you go down the path of life, and if you're more stressed and inflamed, you need your skin, the oil-producing glands in your skin are not functioning as well because they're exhausted as well. Now, serum's going to help that, but you may need more oil. And so what I made for that was two things, okay? Number one is Emu Dermal. Emu puts out the fire. Emu moisturizes, penetrates, and moisturizes more deeply than anything that I can manufacture. And that's why I use it, because for people who have eczema, for people who have inflammation, it's very moisturizing. And I made it where it has a little dropper, and you may need just one drop. So you mix that in with your serum and your Wrinkle Filler, or just the serum, okay? Maybe you don't need Wrinkle Filler and serum. Wrinkle Filler and Emu Dermal. Maybe you don't need Wrinkle Filler and Emu Dermal, but most people do if they've got dry, inflamed skin. If your skin is oily, you probably don't need Emu Dermal, okay? And what you do is, but every now and then your skin feels dry because you're inflamed, you didn't sleep enough, you didn't sleep well, you're eating poorly, you're more inflamed, your gut's inflamed, whatever. Then you might need one drop of Emu Dermal mixed in your palm with the serum, the Wrinkle Filler, and then you put your Emu Dermal. Now, Emu is not just Emu. I also put one of the most exciting new ingredients that exist in the marketplace, Neodermal, which forces new collagen production. So I'm feeding the hungry workers. I'm resting them. I'm keeping the water from evaporating from your skin with Wrinkle Filler. I'm plumping it up. And then I'm moisturizing, because the oil-producing glands in dry skin are not working well enough because your hormones are low or you're inflamed, etc., stressed out. So then I add a little moisture with Emu Dermal, okay? And with Emu, it takes it a few minutes to sink in. But you put everything, your face, your eyelids. I tell people, put it in your palm, take your two fingers like this, and you do it underneath your eyes. You put it on your eyelids, you dot it around, and then you rub it around. Make sure you get it everywhere. Make sure you go all the way up to your earlobes, just like a facelift, all the way up, because every part of your skin needs to be treated, moisturized, and fed. And you come behind your ears, you come all the way behind your neck, down on your chest, all the way to your nipples with women, okay? And then whatever's left over, you put it on your hands. Again, you want it all to look the same age, and you even put it on your arms. So you can take more and put it on your arms, okay? Or you can just take Emu Dermal and put some on your arms, serum, put it on your arms, because the skin of the body is always drier, okay? The skin of the face gets oilier when you're inflamed and you're stressed out and your gut's inflamed, and that's why people get oily skin, because then their DHEA, their hormone, all those things get inflamed. It makes more oil. So if your skin is dry, you know what to do. This is the daytime. Now, normally, I talked about cleanser. Normally, cleanser, use at night, because when have you been outside exposed to the pollution, sweating, if you've been exercising, you've had on makeup, depending on who you are, and you want to get all that out. Makeup. And look, the reason I try to make beautiful skin so people don't feel like they need makeup is because makeup has thick oils in it, which is why you can rub it around and it just rubs around, and why I recommend Oxygenetics, because you can't rub it around, it doesn't have a bunch of oil in there, it doesn't get in your pores so much, okay? So, cleanser you normally use at night. If your skin is oily or you feel like you really need some cleanser in the daytime, then you use it first thing in the morning. But generally, I tell people use your cleanser at night, and then you get in the shower in the morning, or you wash your face in the morning just with water. It's generally enough, unless you're doing something in bed that gets your skin really dirty that I don't need to know about. So there's that. Then at night, what everybody needs is night regeneration. I made night regeneration. It feels like it's got oil in it. It's got no oil in it. It's great for acneic skin. It's great for oily acneic skin. It's great for dry, thinner skin, okay? More aged skin, more down the path of life skin. It's great for inflamed skin, whether you've got rosacea, enlarged pores. Night regeneration, everybody should use. That's a product that you will see the next day that your skin is better, okay? When I go to bed and in bed and just wash my face and don't put things on, which I do like everybody else, and I don't use night regeneration, the next day I say to myself, Julia, you've got to have better self-discipline because you really need to use night regeneration. So night regeneration, everybody should use. Then step 2, okay? In the daytime, everybody needs to add as step 2 in how to start and advance skin products, vitamin C+. Vitamin C+ is 95% L-ascorbic acid. It is, without any competition, the strongest on the market. The rest of the 5% is full of glutathione. Glutathione I'm going to do a video on because it is so important for no brown spots, getting rid of pores, anti-COVID, anti-aging. It is one of the most important things that you can put in a skin product. And my products are full of glutathione because I'm a scientist and a doctor as well as a formulator. And so that's why you get results, because they've got the right ingredients in there in the right chemical form and formulated correctly, because how you formulate them is absolutely essential. So night regeneration, in the daytime, you're adding vitamin C+. So what do you do with vitamin C+? There's a little spoon that comes with it. You take the little spoonful. The first thing you do after you wash your face in the morning, you put a little spoonful of the vitamin C+ in your palm. Then you put 3-4, preferably 4 drops of serum. You put a little tip of a fingertip size amount of Wrinkle Filler, and you just put it in there, okay? And then if you need Emu, you put a little touch of Emu in there and Emu Dermal, and you mix them together. I tell people, sort of like Julia Child did with cooking scrambled eggs, because it makes them fluffier, is you put your finger under the tap, you just stick your finger under the tap, you drip a drip or 2, whatever, 3 drops, whatever, and you put it in there. It loosens it up a little bit, and then you put that all over your face, your eyelids, your neck, your chest. Now, as you go down the path of life, you need more, because at the end of the day, I don't care. Nobody can make stronger, okay? You have to do more as we get older. We are vintage cars. We are fine antiques. We have to do more. And so that's when I bring in Cell Optimizer in the daytime, okay? Cell Optimizer, it's not inexpensive, but there's a reason it's not inexpensive, and that's because it's got ingredients in there that, again, synergistic with, not redundant, but synergistic with serum, vitamin C, Emu Dermal. There's nothing more that I can add into these formulas that's going to do anything that the skin can respond any more to. You mix, again, a little fingertip size amount of Cell Optimizer in there Once you get to be, I would say 32, 33, 34, 35. If you've had children early, do it more like 32, okay? And it has ingredients in there that lift your skin. The skin has a memory, so it's lifting the skin, plus it's forcing new collagen. Again, as much as you can make the skin run the marathon to be youthful, to stay tight, to lift, to not have wrinkles, to not have brown spots, to not have rosacea, to not have enlarged pores, to not have pimples, that's the most you can do. Nothing, I mean, there's a million things, but that's the strongest and the most. Okay, at night, step 2. What you add in, and everybody needs this once they get to be 30, 31, 32, you add in at night and you mix it in your palm with Night Regeneration. Night Regeneration is really strong. More is not better. So you do a fingertip size amount of Night Regeneration is enough. You'll get a thin film all over your face, your eyelids, your neck, your chest. You mix vitamin A plus in there. Why vitamin A plus? And with vitamin A plus, I tell people really it should be 3 to 4 squirts. Okay, soon it will be a dropper, but for now it's a squirt. And vitamin A plus is a retinol, but it's a stabilized retinol, which means it doesn't degrade in the bottle. So what you buy, what I manufacture, what I put in the bottle, which is the strongest one that exists, is in that bottle. I don't care if you use it, put it in a drawer, forget about it, and use it years later, you're still going to get that strong retinol, okay? Again, you mix that and the Night Regeneration together, face, eyelids, neck, chest. Why do you do it? Because it forces, it penetrates even more deeply, and it forces new collagen production. And the more deeply you penetrate, the more you lift and tighten. I want to try to get all the way down to the muscle. Okay, the muscle's on top of the bone. So I can't get any deeper than the muscle. So I'm forcing new collagen production. And then the last product that you add, okay, in the vein of how to start advanced skin products, is my peel. My peel is really strong. And once you use it, you won't stop using it, because your skin, look, as we go down the path of life, our skin gets more sallow, it gets more yellow, our pores get bigger. We need even more run the marathon, lift and tightening for rejuvenation and anti-aging. And you will see it lift and tighten your skin. And these products, you get a better result over time. Okay, so that's why if you read, you've got to get the instructions about how to start, and then how do you add more, because the goal is to use peel every night. But everybody's skin can't use peel every night. It gets a little bit irritated. And if it peels a little bit, it'll just micro peel. Think of that as a free peel, okay? Because that means that the more you exfoliate your skin, the more you're getting rid of brown spots and old damage that's building up, okay? And so, but make sure you're using your eyelids. I can tell when I see patients who don't do it when I tell them to, I can tell they're not using on their eyelids. They look older. And you got to use on your neck. You've got to use your skin products all the way down to your nipples, because you're going to show it, and your hands at least, but really you should be using on at least your lower arms. Now, there's 2 other products that are in this mix. Number 1 is in step 1, I often and generally suggest first you use Exfoliating Repair. Okay, Exfoliating Repair. If you have pimples, if you have enlarged pores, if you have psoriasis, eczema, any sort of pathology, but even if you just have really good skin, the more you exfoliate your skin, the better, okay? And so at first, peel is too strong. I've got to train your skin to run the marathon. And so it's too strong. And so Exfoliating Repair, you start using once a week. A lot of times when people have acne, I've got them using it every other night, and they just sleep in it. Okay? Read the instructions that are on the website. But just that, your skin the next day looks better. I made it originally for estheticians to get rid of the blackheads, etc. If you got blackheads on your nose, that's what gets rid of them. And then last but not least, because in the vein of more is better, but over time, because you can't go out and run the marathon immediately, otherwise you'll drop dead. I have to work you up, how to start and advance skin products, is I made Whole Body Renew. Whole Body Renew, because when people are using peel every night or at least every other night, they're using vitamin A, they're using vitamin C, and even ultimately, I put them on a stronger Retin-A as they get older, okay? They still, more exfoliation is better if your skin will tolerate it, and it gets to the point where it needs more. Whole Body Renew is an excellent exfoliant. I made it to do the whole body with, because your whole body needs to look good. The skin of your whole body needs to be exfoliated. And the farther down you get on the body, the harder it is to rejuvenate it, make it look good, get rid of brown spots, which is why we often have to bring in technology. But Whole Body Renew, often, if people come in and they see me initially and they've got brown spots and large pores, sometimes I'll put them on Exfoliating Repair. Sometimes I put them on a Whole Body Renew. Whole Body Renew has all the ingredients in there that the geisha girls use to whiten themselves. And I don't care if you have jet black skin or whatever color your skin is, it lightens and makes your skin look beautiful, okay? Now, there is no magic wand. There is no presto overnight, everything's cured. The body works in a month, 2 months, 3 months. So you have to look in things. They progressively increase. And so Whole Body Renew, either people are using it initially, if they've got pimples or they've got enlarged pores, I will often initially go to Exfoliating Repair. You can use that daytime or nighttime. You can use Whole Body Renew daytime or nighttime. But Whole Body Renew, if you don't have pimples, that may be the first exfoliant I use, because you need to be exfoliating. It's critical. Your skin will not look good if you let all that dead skin build up, because it's like the Great Wall of China that keeps products from getting in. So Whole Body Renew, and those are pads, and you can use them on your whole body. So how to start advanced skin products. I hope that was clear. And otherwise, we have a helpline on the website. Thank you very much.